So, Ben, you got to experience Omaha.
Yes. Ben, yes. I'll let you take it from behind the camera, Ben.
Yeah.
How was Omaha?
We'll ask you some questions, but let's just hear the goods.
Omaha was not bad. It was pretty fun. Besides the whole, like, having to work quite a bit. But the whole experience as itself, I mean, it's a nice experience to have one time.
Well, you got to go to a game.
Yeah, I went to 2 games, actually.
Oh, you went to 2 games?
Really?
Yeah, I paid for one of my tickets, my own.
Was it a Tennessee game?
Yeah, it was a Tennessee LSU game when LSU beat them 5-0 to put them out of the tournament.
Do you think your Tennessee's bad luck?
Am I Tennessee's bad luck?
Yeah.
No. Why would you think that? Do you not remember the Alabama-Tennessee game?
Yeah, we did get on here and trash talk them, and then they come and beat us.
Yeah.
They
And I went to that game,
come
so-
to beat us. We got bamboo.
I mean, LSU did go on to win the national championship, so
Yeah.
we lost to the champions.
and you guys did
We
nothing
lost
after you
the
beat
2
us.
games we lost were to the national champions in baseball at the World Series.
Are y'all as annoying as last year? Like all that chest poking out.
No.
So
That team because that team had more swagger because they were #1 team in the country. They were the best team in the country.
Okay, let's
And then
be easy on the word swagger. They're just being a bunch of
I mean,
assholes.
we had 3 first-round draft picks from the MLB draft.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I gotta
One
keep
of
up with
them,
baseball more.
our
I
center
didn't
fielder
know
is
that.
already the top prospect for the Astros.
I really only care about them once they get to AA or AAA. I'm not gonna lie. If they make it there, then I'll like, all right.
The kid that could throw 100, like 104, 105,
Yeah.
he's already with the Angels.
On the big
Yeah,
league
but
game?
he's on the big league team. He got
Oh,
called
wow.
up in April, I think.
Damn. Was he a first rounder?
No, I think he was a 3rd rounder.
Well, the Angels could certainly use some pitching.
Yeah.
So that's actually
Yeah.
not too
Other
shocking.
than Shohei.
I don't know. At least the MLB draft still has a meaning. What happened in the NBA draft recently is quite scary for college sports. Because 5 of the top 10 lottery picks didn't go to college.
They're playing like in that
Yeah.
G League
Dog,
and
that's
other
scary.
stuff too, right?
That is scary for the future of college basketball. Makes sense, but college doesn't adapt to the pro way of
Well,
playing.
I mean, they are though because the NIL stuff. So
That's what I was going
but
to
that
lead
dog,
into.
you talking maybe a couple hundred to somebody junior saying, "Here's 300, 400K, come over here and play in our league," and then, like I said,
professionals too.
college ball really doesn't prepare you for the NFL. Or, I'm sorry, NBA, because there's systems.
Right. Yeah.
That shit doesn't work in the NBA. There's no systems in the NBA. The closest thing is Greg Pop, and when his system's working, he still has Hall of Famers. So it really doesn't work. That's scary. That's extremely scary to know that even the NIL can't even stop this. So NBA might be in trouble with the draft.
Well, I can't really speak too much NBA talk. So.
I mean,
But you can talk to the fact that that's scary for the sport.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. How do they? I mean, I'm completely clueless. This may be a dumb question, but I thought that they had to go to college for a year.
Yes. Well, if you're going to enter through college,
not anymore.
Okay.
you don't have to enter.
They
through
changed it
college.
like 5 years ago, didn't they? To where you can like just go to like a professional league. Get
They
drafted out
did,
there.
yeah, they did that whole you can no longer come out of high school.
It's
stuff.
back whenever LeVar Ball was big and he was trying to make his own league.
Yeah.
Talk about a media run.
Who?
That got that
LeVar
LeVar
Ball.
Ball.
Oh,
I mean, looking back at it, it was annoying at the time, but he was a genius.
I mean, my goodness. Yes, he was.
He was a genius.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. There's a difference between what he was doing, that baby Gronk stuff going on right now.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. What's the deal with that?
Be honest with you, Ben would probably know more about it. It seems like the only question I have is how big is his father? Because quit putting that pressure on that kid when he has your genes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to ask my child to be a basketball player. Because, I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have the height.
I don't know much about.
Do you know how
that
big
other-
Gronk is? I
Like,
mean, that's a big dude.
What is it? Rob Gronk? What's his name?
Robert Gronkowski.
John Gronkowski. Yeah. That dude's like 6'7", ain't he?
He's a
Like-
freak
like
athlete,
280.
period.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure to put on some kid. I don't know.
But that's not, baby Gronk isn't like related to Rob Gronkowski.
I know
right?
that. It's
Okay.
just comparing
He's talking
the two.
about.
Just checking.
I
Okay,
mean,
just checking.
the greatest tight end of all time.
Oh, shit, it's going to get
What
passed.
about,
I think I think Travis Kelce will probably end up being the greatest tight end.
What about the dude that played for
He's
the
very good, but I mean Gronk and his dominant.
Tony Gonzalez
None of that matters
for the
because
Falcons?
He was very good.
Tony
but
Gonzalez is a beast, but the
Rob
way,
Gronkowski is just dominant. I mean, just
But he
the
doesn't have the same
force.
stats as like
longevity
if
to
you care
me
about
is a
stats.
big thing.
I agree.
longevity.
With that.
So it's looking like it's Travis Kelce simply because number one, Patrick Mahomes refuses not to throw to him.
Right.
So as long as Patty's still the quarterback and he's still on the team,
Now that's a special deal they've got going on.
yeah, he'll
in Kansas
he's got two touchdowns championships now. Really need any more.
Yeah.
Like it's hard as
I thought he had 3. Have the Chiefs only won 2?
They lost
gone
to Brady.
3, yeah.
Oh yeah, they lost to Brady.
Or no, have they gone to 3 or 4?
Yeah, they gone to 3.
3.
They lost to Brady. They beat Philadelphia, which damn it, that hurt. I tried not to get emotionally involved in the game. Wanted Jalen to win real bad.
What was the other one?
Who they beat the first time? I couldn't tell. Well, we got computers.
I can't remember. Yeah, Google it.
Outside of that, so much has happened. I mean,
how long has it been since we actually
The
recorded?
49ers.
I hope it hadn't been 6 months.
It hasn't been that long.
Yeah,
But
but I
it
feel like
has-
it's more than 3.
It's, yeah.
Oh, they beat the Niners because Garoppolo couldn't make that throw. Yeah,
Sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
that was a good game. Well, and Patrick Mahomes shouldn't have won the MVP. It was that running back. I remember what you're talking about. Dog, I've been to New York.
Chicago,
I've been to New Orleans
New Orleans.
and Chicago.
NASCAR is doing a street race in Chicago, downtown Chicago this weekend. Yeah.
How?
Dude, it's going to be something to behold. It is.
Listen, I was just.
Street race, like the streets, going by
Yeah,
Soldier
no.
Field and everything.
My friend lives downtown.
And how do you
And
do
And
that with NASCAR?
That was the first time I experienced Chicago wide open.
It's going to be, I mean, it may be a complete disaster. That's some heavy cars.
Yeah, because like Formula One makes sense because those are built. for
Dog, there's
that
a lot
type
of homeless
tracks.
there who don't listen to anybody.
Yeah.
Somebody could get dangerous.
First practice is,
Today?
I think the Xfinity.
Is it live?
Practice. It's not live right now.
I would
no.
love to watch that live.
Dog, you need to check it out because, I mean, it is something.
What would make them want to do that?
They're just trying to get into new markets, try new things. I give them credit for, expanding, really trying to reach new markets and trying new things, even if it fails miserably.
They have to. The way that what's that other racing stuff going on right now?
Formula One?
Yeah, the way I don't even understand that. And I see friends.
They won't practice till tomorrow. Well, if you watch Drive to Survive on Netflix,
Yeah.
you will become a
Is that what most people?
Formula One racing is the most boring. Golly, it's boring because right now it's one driver, Max Verstappen, who wins everything.
Yeah.
Just dominates. But everything that goes behind it, and then the drama when you watch the Netflix series,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
Do you think that pulled a lot of fans in?
Absolutely. Americans, absolutely. Now, it's huge overseas, always has been, but it's brought the American. That's why they're racing so many times in America now. They're doing a street race in Las Vegas to end the season, or the second to last race of the season. It's going to be a part. It's been sold out for a long time. So, yeah, there is an element of them trying to compete with Formula One, even though NASCAR's numbers are still better than F1 in America.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's shocking, honestly.
I told you, as long as you could promise me a safe way out, I'll go to Dega with you.
Dude,
But we're
you
not
would be
staying the
fine.
whole day.
Do
You'd
people go
be
to like
fine.
Dega and like NASCAR races just to drink?
Yes.
That's the only reason why people go.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not the only reason why people go, but there are people that go for that reason.
Because like,
appreciate
it can't be
the
that
atmosphere.
interesting to sit there and like for 3 hours
Until
watching
you
cars go around.
experience it in person, you will say that.
If we all go and promise to leave, when
Watching
we're
it
ready
on
to leave-
TV doesn't do it, but when that pack of 40 cars comes around and the sound, the smell, dude, it will change you. And I promise you take anybody that has any kind of like it. I mean, Lauren.
she liked
I
it.
mean, it's not her
God,
favorite
she
thing,
loves you.
but
She
that
fucking
freaking
loves you, man.
freight train rolling by, man, it
Yeah.
is unbelievable. It
The
is
only thing I
crazy.
could love out of that would be the wind.
the
wind.
wind.
Do you get to feel the
I mean,
wind?
if you're close enough, certainly.
Oh yeah,
But you
be
can
that close.
the stadium or the stands shake.
I don't know.
It's-
I think I
it's
just want to
intense.
tailgate. I hear the tailgating's off the chain.
Well, the infield is certainly fun.
That's what I want to do.
We'll
Those
just
days are
take the
probably
old
behind
Triton
me,
van up there and drop the
Ben, we're
tailgate.
all going to hop in your Miazda. Get a
Oh,
cooler full
we're
of cold
going in
beer.
October. Me and the boys are going.
Yeah, but y'all gonna be trying to leave early. I don't want to leave by myself either.
Oh no, we'll be. I mean, there till the end because
Ben
you can't
drives-
get across the track. Well,
Ben-
there is a tunnel, but
Ben will drive, then we'll just leave early.
taking the van,
I don't know. Ben might like it though if he's with a bunch of his hillbillies.
The van would be perfect though because of that the thing on the top.
The roof rack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got to, if you're in the infield, you need something to stand on, or you can't see.
Yeah, but how the
Yeah.
fuck are we gonna leave?
You go through
You
the tunnel.
can't. You're talking about if you're on the infield.
Yeah, we'll be blocked
There's a
in.
tunnel.
It's like you're not ever blocked in on the infield.
I mean, you can get out of the tunnel even if they're
What is
race-
this tunnel? I mean, like, what do you-
The tunnel goes underneath the racetrack.
I know, but like I'm saying, like the infield's gonna be so packed to where we can't.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like a big campground, and there's roads and stuff. It's not just
Be
a
honest with me,
open field.
Be honest with me. How easy is it to get absolutely wrecked there?
What do you mean?
Alcohol wise.
Oh, it's incredibly easy. Talladega Boulevard,
It's not good.
Saturday night.
Because then I mean, Ben's never seen us raise hell. I think it'll scare him.
Those days are behind me.
No, they're not.
I
I'm
can't.
telling
no.
you, if we're going to Dega, it's happening again. This is just going to be this little switch. And I mean, there's no doubt about it. We'll be in pain
I
the
don't
next
think
day.
I could survive it.
You'll survive. It'll just be like, you just dog cuss me, and I'll be like, yeah, I deserve that. What happened last night shouldn't have happened. My bad, dog. But once I get to going,
The racing experience though is certainly fun.
I could have made it more clear that that's not why I'm going.
I know. That's why I'm trying to change the subject.
I think I want you to know. I just want to go experience the atmosphere of it.
It is, and you would be fine. I promise.
I'm not worried about the people. I would love to interview random people, though. Well, how great would that
It's
be?
a lot different,
Dog Wayne.
you know,
interview.
than Talladega 30 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the same place. it's not.
I do want to just interview people and not be. There's nothing worse than seeing people go to these like parades and stuff, and they purposely interview people to see how dumb they are. I don't really care for
You
those
don't like
type of
that?
interviews. No.
I think it's funny when they ask simple questions that people can't answer. I do think
Yeah,
that's funny.
that is funny.
Like, who was the first president?
That's
People
funny.
should know that.
That is funny. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being at some rally and they just basically try to make you contradict yourself on your beliefs versus why you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
That stuff's sort of annoying. But yes,
Yeah.
when they go on like the New York Strip and ask who's the first president,
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln, like, oh,
Which
fuck.
is it's actually more scary
yeah.
than it is funny because these people vote, they drive.
I see a bunch of
You
like
know,
ones
They're
that
the
for like
future of
geography
America.
questions.
They should be here longer than we are.
Like
What?
I see a bunch of like geography questions. Nobody knows geography
Name
at
one.
all.
I don't.
Like,
I'm not that good.
I
at
know,
it.
I've heard like the questions like, what country is to the north of North America or of America? What country is north of America?
Of the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the United States. I'm asking you, Thomas. What country is north of us?
I don't know.
You know that.
I think
Don't
I
play
know
dumb.
it, but I'm not going to
Say
answer it because I could be terribly wrong. I don't want that to be on camera. No, will not answer.
It's
that
even
one.
worse that you don't know.
I know it, but I'm. There's more to it to the question
What?
No,
that
there's
I have to
not.
ask.
What?
Because I mean, I genuinely.
There's nothing more to it.
What's
There's
the
only
answer?
one country that's north of the
What's the
United States
answer?
of America. No, I'm not telling you the answer.
Motherfucker, then we'll go into depth. I'll tell you what I was thinking. It's a lot different once the answer's out there
You
than
just
me
say
answering wrong.
Just say what your answer
then
is.
it just won't happen.
It's Canada.
Okay, so that's what I thought. But I was also like, there's that trick question of
It
like,
could be a trick question.
like,
But
oh,
it's not.
is that a country or something like that?
All right, what country borders North America or
That would have
United
been a better way to
States?
phrase
Yeah.
the question for the answer that he was looking for. Because there are other countries that are north, latitude wise, of the United States.
Like
Yeah.
is Middle America is not a
Longitude,
country.
not latitude. I don't
Central
know. I've
America.
always-
I'm sorry, Central America, all that shit.
Central America's not a country.
It's not a country. Yeah.
So shit like that would I mean, just because it's been so fucking long, I'd be fucking confused and answer that shit out loud and be like, no,
Right, no.
you're terribly wrong. That's what I'm talking
I know.
about.
I get what you're saying because I would certainly do the same thing sometimes.
I definitely knew it was Canada, but I was like, oh, fuck, I can't remember now. Like,
Do you know what borders United States to the south?
no, Ben. I'm not going down. I'm not doing this.
You do know.
I
do
do
know.
know, but I'm not giving Ben the satisfaction.
It's Mexico.
I like sports questions.
Sports question.
Yeah, give me some sports trivia.
And there's
All right.
nothing. I
Do you
love
know
some
who
trivia.
I got
Yeah.
one.
Love some trivia.
Game
Do
night
you
is so
do you
fun.
know who the all-time basketball assist leader is at San Diego State University?
What?
Dude, I've seen this recently, and
It will surprise you.
At San Diego State, I don't know any San Diego State players outside
Kawhi
of Kawhi
Leonard.
Leonard.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
is
the only
he
one.
it?
No, it's not it.
Oh, I'm
No.
about to say he's the only one I know.
It's a baseball player.
It is a baseball player. You're right.
Really?
Yeah.
Um,
Don Knotts?
a current baseball player.
No, he's not current.
Not current.
He's not alive.
I
He
cannot.
is not alive either. If that helps you.
Tommy John.
No.
He died recently.
Yeah. Somewhat recently.
Yeah.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of dead space.
Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He
Tony Gwynn died?
That's a long time
Yeah,
ago,
he-
actually. That was not recent.
It was like 5 years ago.
It's been more than that.
No,
I think.
I don't think Tony Gwynn died while I've been in Montgomery.
No, it was.
He had cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had oral cancer, I
Yeah.
think, or throat cancer. One.
Did he get that from Dippin' Backer?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But you're going to talk about an unbelievable.
Yeah,
just-
Tony Gwynn was his shit. Now, and just knowing the type of athlete he was too.
2014.
20. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I thought
before
that
I worked
was-
at
Almost
Triton.
10 years ago.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was more recent than that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, life goes on, Ben.
Yep.
It goes by fast.
Of course, 2014 seems like it was not that long ago, but
It really
when
does.
it's
I think
almost 10
2020
years ago.
really messed me up on time because that was such a long year. The days were long and the year was long.
Yeah. And then it's gone so quickly
Since then,
since then. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I agree.
like 2020 was essentially 2 years. Like even working from home, like that took forever.
It was a weird time, man.
And we were
Just-
slaving away. So, I mean, we were working our asses off while at home, while the days were slow. So it seemed like it was just taking forever.
Mm-hmm.
And God forbid if you weren't by your computer then.
It was a strange time that I don't know if a lot of people will ever recover from, unfortunately.
I don't think the job world will recover from.
Oh, well, the job force, the way that a lot of industries are looked at, will never go back.
No.
I mean, there's people that will never work in an office again
Yep.
because of that.
Financially, though, it could make. I mean, it does make sense in some cases. It makes sense.
100%.
Yeah. It just depends on the owner.
I
Like, if
mean,
they're one of
you can
those.
save money on space,
Like,
rental
is
space,
the work getting done?
as long as the work's getting
Yeah.
done. I mean, it's, you know,
Remote jobs are getting
Well,
big
there's.
now.
I mean,
They're
that's
getting
such
big?
an.
they
oh,
are
yeah.
big.
they have remained big.
But I mean,
Yeah.
they're still growing. I mean, they're just.
You got to
happening
think of these
more.
company owners like, bro, you mean to tell me I can still make my money or more, and I don't have to pay for these extra bills? Get out of here. Get
No
outta here.
light bill.
Yeah.
There's
But-
many benefits to it. Certainly. I mean, goodness gracious.
We can have meetings in Zoom now, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on your job, it can make sense.
There's certainly exceptions, but
yeah. But like Walmart.
everything is so. I mean, name a job where you don't, other than like construction and
Yeah.
stuff like that, where you don't use a computer.
Not one. There's not one real.
I mean,
Nowadays.
you've got the trades and stuff that is all working with your hands and stuff, but
Even they can use computers still too.
yeah, but only to a
I
extent.
do miss, like, you know, the nights I can't sleep. I do miss just randomly going to Walmart at 4 a.m.
Man, yeah,
Truly
that's
Truly
that's
miss
something
that.
crazy that things don't stay open like they used to. I mean, if you never experienced a 2 a.m. Walmart trip,
And
I
it's
experienced like
so
a 12 a.m. one,
so
but never
peaceful.
like 2 a.m.
People are in there at 12 a.m.
That or it's the Monty Python's Ministry of Funny Walks in there. Goodness gracious.
It can get, yeah. But they're so spaced out that it won't bother you. Like, just nobody being in there. Just peace. They're just restocking. Like, yeah, let me get that. Spend too much money.
Spend too much money just because you want to get stuff that they're restocking.
Oh,
spend
dude, there's
too much
nothing
money.
You
like...
are probably so
Dog, you gotta
annoying to
think,
them.
when you normally go to Walmart, there's so many folks you want to get out of there.
Yeah.
It's boom, boom.
You want to get out because you don't want to have to deal with the crap
Yeah.
that's in there.
Yeah.
But when you go and there's nobody... I went to Sam's not too long ago right before they're about to close, and it's a miracle that I didn't drain the entire bank account. Because when there's nobody in Sam's...
Yeah, it's good.
Dude, you can spend some money.
I'm moving to this career, but I need to go to Costco this weekend. I really just need to get all plasticware, restock on that stuff. You know.
Now?
Yeah, I
You
mean it's
still
a
got
month.
some time.
Dog.
You don't have
You
silverware?
don't want to have to move that stuff.
I pack a box a day.
You don't have silverware? You just use
I
plastic
want
stuff?
to pack it now. And
Oh,
get to,
I
so
got what
use
you're
it
saying.
just
Okay,
to-
yeah,
right.
now
Okay,
that,
I get
that
understand.
makes sense.
But I'm terribly afraid because
That might be too much. If you get it from Costco, that might be too much because they only sell like a ton.
yeah, but I'm saying you can
Plastic.
still take it with. I actually prefer. I hate when I have to use my regular silverware and plates. That's only when like
Oh,
guests
no,
are over
we
in
use
company.
paper plates.
I love
We
some-
use our silverware, but paper plates most
If
of
you
the time.
get good plastic silverware, like the stuff we got in
Yeah.
the office, like it's good. Now spoons, no, I gotta have a certain spoon if I'm like eating cereal.
Yeah, you have like a big spoon, don't you? Like that's what most people
Oh yeah, no.
prefer. Like the
Dude, I
the
got
larger
spoons I took from my
for
parents'
cereal.
house way back in the day.
That's pretty funny.
This spoon. That's funny. Sorry, I just got a little message on my watch. I mean, this spoon's been in my family for over 20 years.
It's a special spoon.
Yeah. Because they don't make, I sound like an old man. They don't make spoons like they used to.
like they used to.
I'm saying, you go get a, I mean, it's that big. I mean, that might be 3 or 4 honeycomb.
You got
But
to
with
get
my Mega Man spoon, I get about 10, 15 pieces of honeycomb on one spoon.
It's a Mega Man.
That's what I call it,
I
Ben.
think that
Oh, I
was
thought
something
you
he
meant
named.
like Mega Man, like the actual like video game character or something.
You thought I had a Mega Man spoon?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I wouldn't put it past him though.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I know I
Just so
like
you are.
stuff,
Yeah.
but a Mega Man spoon's a little crazy. That's a little bit much. Some things you can explain when you have company.
Well,
Mega
that's
Man
just something you
spoons.
wouldn't bring out when you have company.
Dog,
Yeah, but it might be in the drawer.
you
and
have
they
Lord.
might see it.
You have your wife. You know she just finds stuff. Imagine a woman not married to you. They just purposely look for things.
Well, that's true.
Like a bathroom run. You'd be like, she's been in there for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you know she's not shitting. What is she looking at? Come on, man, you have a lot of beard oils. Like, mother, those things were under the cabinet. How did you find those? Get out of there. So I keep stuff in my room.
She won't look there.
Hidden. No, because the room's only there for one reason.
Okay.
Sex.
It's a family. Oh, it's a family show.
Not family show.
No,
day.
that's the way the times are. That's actually quite.
It is pretty
That's quite
calm.
tame.
Unfortunately, you're correct.
Now.
Don't you start.
Oh me. But yes. So no, people do find random shit, and I'm glad to get a house to put all my knickknacks in a certain area.
How many bedrooms is it?
3.
Me,
Me,
you can have a bedroom
yeah,
just totally
me,
dedicated.
guest room, boom room. I'll put the game in there.
Yeah.
That's most of where I'll be hanging out.
Yeah. Get you.
I aspire to
85-inch
have a
TV or
house
something?
where I just
I
have a
think
game room.
the one I got a 35 and a 50. Put 50 in
You
the
have to
boom
get those
boom
numbers
room.
up.
Huh?
You got to get those numbers up.
Dog, I thought 75 was big money.
I thought you
75
said
is
50.
big.
I have a 75
Oh,
and a 50.
I thought you said 35. I don't know.
No, dude.
I
I
thought
had
you
a
said
stroke.
35 too.
Did I say 35? No.
I think you
you said
did say
35.
35.
My bad.
Okay,
I have a
you heard it too.
75er and a 50.
Okay, 75 is acceptable.
Dude, don't fucking talk to
Hey,
me
listen,
like that.
I've got a 50, so I'm.
Get your goddamn numbers up.
I
Don't
know.
sit there.
She doesn't want a big TV. She says
No,
the
I'm
living
sorry.
room's-
Lauren, you got to understand the importance of just having a big TV for no reason. There's
There
no
is a
reason
reason.
behind it. No. You don't, trust me. Watching TV like this isn't fun.
Well, that's why you skewed it back further to where you don't have to do that.
You might have a point now.
Yeah, you can't be right up on it.
I'm sorry, Doug. I'm in an apartment right now, so it's a little bit of that. Dog, I get to watch the Tide at the crib now.
See, that's gonna be awesome. On your 75
I'm gonna have to get
inch.
some. If you get a bigger TV than me, I'm gonna go get one bigger. So
Why?
it's just this is how it goes, as man.
I won't be getting nothing until we make a move. So, even though I want to badly. Every time we go to Sam's, here comes Sam's again.
And
they're
TVs
right
are
there.
on sale all the time.
You can get a big TV for relatively inexpensive.
It's never like the wrong time. Like normal people would say, "Nah, wait till Christmas,
Right.
Black Friday, or footballs, or the Super Bowl."
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're pretty much year round now. No, I just need to get a new couch, something nobody sits on. It just looks nice. A little upset with you earlier about how much you think you're going to pay to get a nice couch.
I realized that what I was saying in jest. Or I don't think you realized that I was saying it in jest.
Oh, okay.
I understand that it's going to be more than what I was saying. I think the number that you threw out.
I think it's going to be a lot more.
What are you trying to buy? Like the top of the line, real leather. I mean, goodness gracious.
I mean, dude, am I not a top of the line guy?
I mean,
You've known
you
me
are.
for quite some time.
But it's a couch, and you're saying that nobody's gonna sit on it.
You still need to pay for it to look nice. I'm saying
You can buy one that looks nice for
You
nothing.
don't have any animals.
I'm
That
going to get one.
expensive.
I'm going to have to get
Oh,
one.
are you?
Yeah, I have to get dog.
We're gonna get
I don't know. I'm just no.
Great Dane.
I'm just gonna name him Buzz Sawyer, but that's about all I got so far. What's so funny, man?
It's so random, man. Buzz Sawyer.
Buzz Sawyer or Buck? I don't know yet.
Buzz for short.
Bo Cephas? I don't know,
Everybody names their dog Bo.
but not for Bo Cephas.
You're gonna say that every single time
That's
you
a
call
lot.
his name.
I say that when I'm mad at him. You know how your lady,
That's the full name?
your significant other might not call your full name till you've done something.
Right. Yeah.
Like I could have sworn I had some pasta salad in here. You know? It's like, oh shit, ate that in the middle of the night. And then I hear Thomas. Like, oh okay. I'm thinking at the absolute minimum, especially for you, dog. You talking a family couch, dog? I'm thinking $5 at the minimum.
For one couch.
Yeah, for a nice couch. And couches nowadays, like you're gonna want more than just a 3-seater. You're gonna want probably something that wraps, a little comfortable.
So it's sectional.
Well, see, it depends to me. It's like if we have the room that is that room that nobody actually sits in. It's the living room,
Yeah.
but it's the only when company's over type thing versus an actual living room where you got a sectional. Because I don't see a sectional in the nice living room. You know what I mean?
Sectionals have stepped it up.
They have.
And if you get the right kind, you can nice living room. But I don't know. I just left my buddy's crib in Chicago, bro, and it wasn't a section, it was just I knew they paid top dollar for this couch, and it just sat 3 people. And I'm just like, fuck, dude, I didn't want to ask him because anytime I ask them about stuff, I always get my fucking head explodes because it's so much money.
I'm just probably going to remove myself from that whole bit and just ignore it and let her handle that. And I'll
The blank
handle,
check route doesn't sound good either.
Man, that's why I'm working my butt off. That's what motivates me.
It's just, I was just hilarious saying like, yeah, moving to the house and just spend $5,000 on furniture and stuff. And what? No, not happening. That's one
You're
piece of
probably
it.
right.
Can you do the loan thing with furniture or finance it?
Ben,
I'm assuming you can.
I'm gonna say don't do that as your friend. Work your ass off and buy it. But
just buy it straight up.
you do need credit, but hopefully you have that. You're building that with your car, and you have a house, so you're paying that. Do not go out here and open all these different lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you do want to build it, but you
Yeah.
don't want too many payments.
Yeah,
Right.
like you're a Southern man. Work, save up, buy.
Right. That's
You
what
know,
my parents always told
My
me.
grandfather never paid a payment on anything. Everything he ever bought, he paid in cash.
I said my parents always said they told me that you don't want credit at all.
I would love to live
You've
that
gotta
way.
have it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
you
not
have to
saying
have
they're
it, but
wrong.
like you don't want credit because you just want to buy everything straight up.
No,
basically, is
that
what they-
unfortunately that
It's
has
just not
changed.
the
But I
way
mean,
the
it's not.
world
It's
works.
impossible
Yeah,
to do.
that
Yeah.
sucks. I wish it was more that way.
Because
I
that's
want
how I came up.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I'm going to avoid. I didn't get a credit card till I came here.
No, me same. And it was like a,
I just got one like 3 months ago.
and then I instantly realized the dangers of it because I was like, I'm just going to only put gas on here, build my credit. Then I saw how much I was spending on gas and thinking about paying that in lump sum. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this again. This thing is an emergency.
You just get it and pay it off immediately.
This thing is, that's actually bad. You should just continue to make minimum payments.
I've heard
And that
different-
sucks.
differing philosophies on that. I don't know what's the
Why
As long
continue
as
to
you
make
can-
minimum payments? And I mean,
Because you're showing that you're paying it on time continuously.
yeah, but eventually they're gonna start charging you interest.
right.
If that's something that happens, then yeah, clearly you want to beat the interest when they boost that up. But you just want to pay it as long as you go, because you have a history of paying something on time. Because you can still get
Payment
punished.
history
Yeah.
is important. Yeah.
You can get punished for not having payment history. So I guess that's what I'm saying. Because trust me, like I told you, my goal, you make financial goals or stuff you want to do. By January, I'm done with my truck, paying that son of a gun off.
See, what they should do is teach you this stuff in high school
Very true.
instead of learning about the Pythagorean
But what-
theorem or whatever.
Well, what
Maybe
about
how to do taxes, how to build your credit, how
taxing
to
would be
live
easy.
like an adult.
It prepared me for when I get
Instead
out
of
of
just
here.
having to guess, and then if
Yeah.
you get it wrong, you jail. Straight to jail.
No warnings.
No warning.
Instant thief. Like, no, I didn't know what I was doing. Nope. Thief. I don't know. I don't
Don't
know
get
what
me
I
started.
would swap out from high school to learn that stuff, though.
Everything.
You would?
What do you use that you learned in high school?
Okay, we're in the school.
Now, granted, my high school was terrible. I'm sure there are high schools
So,
where
I mean,
they do.
I would say
they may
this.
teach it at some high schools.
Every high school math, whether advanced, the stuff that we use right now is basic math. That's
Yes.
middle school.
Elementary stuff.
Yeah. Everything
yeah.
up until you start bringing in the parentheses.
Start bringing in letters. I mean,
Yeah, letters and parentheses. That's not in everyday life.
unless you're going to be a physicist or something like that, mathematician.
English, I think that needs to be
English is
continued,
important.
yeah.
Okay, I'll concede you on that.
Social studies.
Yeah,
It's not bad. Yeah.
history, social studies is important.
Okay, okay.
You need to learn about
history.
U.S. government.
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff
sorry.
like that.
Economics
Social studies / history,
is,
yes.
is
Science.
to an extent.
To an extent,
To
more
an
than
extent,
math. More than
yeah.
math, I'd say so. You don't need all that damn science.
It's good to have a basic understanding of how
Dog,
things work.
I don't need to
Yes.
fucking sit there and, dude, I've dropped the F-bomb a lot.
Yes, you have. You've
Yeah.
cussed a lot.
Sorry, it's been such a long time.
I know.
Ben, you're going to have to edit these with the SpongeBob dolphin.
Dog, I did that last time.
No, you didn't.
He did.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
he
did
did.
it? How
Yeah,
did
it's
it?
That
great.
which means you don't listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't
what
think
it
I
means.
I'm talking about on the clips. This can post as is long as we don't cuss in the first 5
Do you
minutes.
know what I'm sitting here trying to think what I took the most away from high school.
Yeah.
The class that taught me more than anything. Shop class.
Yeah, I had
didn't take
a STEM class, like science, technology, engineering, and math,
Mm-hmm.
and that's probably the most thing I could
Real
think
world.
from. Yeah,
Application.
yeah.
I think I knew I was going to college to play ball, so nothing was like too serious for me. It was like, let's either get an A or B out of here and keep going.
Yeah, my
Oh,
high
I
school
just
was
breezed through
super
high school.
easy.
Yeah.
If it,
It was
I think
unbelievably
school is
easy.
super easy, to be honest with you.
There are some that get some serious business,
When
but I
I
was
went-
also very. It was easy to me.
When I went back post grad and did school with no sports and still enjoyed my life, I was like, yeah, dude, there's no excuse for this.
Yeah.
I mean, just do your work and show up.
yeah,
I
just
mean,
do your work. I mean, that if you're lazy,
Showing up's a big part of it, and sometimes
In
I
everything,
get that.
in everything,
Yeah.
just showing up
Yeah.
is so important. Just in life in general.
You need to develop a relationship with your professor. That's what I didn't like. My freshman year, I dropped so many classes I had to take summer school just to be eligible to play the next year, and I was like, no, not doing this again.
Yeah.
And it was mostly because that first year there was freedom, it was like wake up. I got a class at 9. Nah, not today. I don't.
They don't prepare you for that, though. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like high school is supposed to prepare, in my mind, should prepare you for college and getting you ready for that type of stuff, and it just doesn't. And then these kids go off, they get a little taste of freedom, and then they fail.
How can they prepare you for the freedom part of it? Because that's really what it is. I mean, your dad
I mean-
or your alarm, your parents, somebody got. Imagine if you slept through your alarm. Here comes mom and dad in the room. Hey, you better get up.
Right.
You got school.
You're
like that's
right.
gone.
Yeah.
There's nobody watching what you eat.
I just feel like we weren't told the hard truths that we needed to be told, and that's a lot of what's wrong with kind of our generation. Like we should
What do you
have
mean
been
hard truth? Give me an example, big
just
dog.
like everything was sugar coated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we weren't told things straight up. that
We should
should
for
have done.
sure. So going to a county school, the only thing I generally remember them pushing on us, meth.
Man, God.
I know y'all.
School,
I
dude.
know y'all are
You
laughing.
say not to do meth?
Yes. No. So yeah, not to do meth,
Okay.
and that stuck with me.
Well, good.
You know,
Yeah,
That's good.
like
Yeah.
hey, you know, I'm
Hey,
not
something
doing
worked,
meth
at
because
least.
I don't want meth bugs. I don't want to peel my skin off from these imaginary bugs. If they could have done something like that for credit cards.
Taxes.
Imagine, you know how many people I know come out straight out of high school and you see them buying stuff like, damn, this dude's a grease monkey. How's he making so much money? He's like, oh, he's not. He's
Tremendous amount of it.
Nobody has told him about a credit card like they should have. And he's just swiping away.
It was funny. A coworker's daughter, she had this questionnaire that she was going around getting, basically financial questions, asking adults, and she wanted.
We're also 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
We're about done anyway.
Yeah,
I was
I'll
just
wrap
gonna-
this up quick. Questionnaires kind of about credit
Yeah.
and things of that nature, and she got me to fill it out. You know the Ron Swanson when the little girl comes in there asking about government,
Yeah.
and she writes a paper. What does government matter? It doesn't. It was very similar. My answers were very short and to the point,
yeah,
because
you-
that's what kids need. They
You
need to be
are
told
the
the
wrong
truth.
person for that, but you
Yeah.
are correct.
They need to be told.